discussion, we will be talking about the RA 8491 or the flag and the Heraldic Code of the Philippines.
Section 1 Short Title: This Act shall be known as the Flag and Heraldic Code of the Philippines. Section 2 Declaration of Policy: Reverence and respect shall at all times be accorded the flag, the anthem, and other national symbols which embody the national ideals and traditions and which express principles of sovereignty and national solidarity. The heraldic items and devices shall seek to manifest the national virtues and to inculcate in the minds and hearts of our people a just pride in their native land, fitting respect and affection for the national flag and anthem, and the proper use of the national motto, coat of arms, and other heraldic items and devices. Section 3 Definition of Terms. Section 4 The flag of the Philippines shall be blue, white, and red with an 8-rayed golden-yellow sun and 3 5-pointed stars as consecrated and honored by the people. Section 5 The flag shall be displayed in all public buildings, official residences, public plazas, and institutions of learning every day throughout the year. Section 6 The flag shall be permanently hoisted day and night throughout the year in front of the following: Section 7 The flag shall be displayed in private buildings and residences or raised on the open flag staffs in front of the said buildings on the following month and dates. The flag may also be displayed throughout the year in private buildings or offices or raised in the open on flag staffs in front of private buildings, provided that they observe flag-raising ceremonies in accordance with the rules and regulations to be issued by the Office of the President. Section 8 All government agencies and instrumentalities and local government offices, government-owned corporations, and local government units are enjoined to observe Flag Day with appropriate ceremonies. Section 9 The flag shall be flown on merchant ships of Philippine registry of more than 1,000 gross tons and on all naval vessels. On board naval vessels, the flag shall be displayed on the flagstaff at the stern when the ship is at anchor. The flag shall be hoisted to the gaff at the aftermast when the ship is at the sea.
Section 10 The flag, if flown from a flagpole, shall have its blue field and top in time of peace. If in hanging position, the blue field shall be to the right, left of the observer in time of peace, and the red field to the right, left of the observer in time of war. The flagpole staff must be straight and slightly tapering at the top. Section 11 If planted on the ground, the flagpole shall be at a prominent place and shall be of such height as would give the flag commanding position in relation to the buildings in the vicinity. If attached to a building, the flagpole shall be on top of its roof or anchored and is still projecting at an angle upward. If on stage or platform of government office, the flag shall be at the left facing the stage or the left of the office upon entering. Section 12 When the Philippine flag is flown with another flags, both our national flags, must be flown on separate staffs of the same height and shall be of equal size. The Philippine flag shall be hoisted first and lowered last. If the other flag is not a national flag, it may be flown in the same line yard as the Philippine flag but below the latter, and it cannot be of greater size than the Philippine flag. Section 13 When displayed with another flag, the Philippine flag shall be on the right of the other flag. If there is a line of other flags, the Philippine flag shall be in the middle of the line. When carried in a paraded flags which are not national flags, the Philippine flag shall be in front of the center of the line. Section 14 A flag worn out through wear and tear shall not be thrown away. It shall be solemnly burned to avoid misuse or desecration. The flag shall be replaced immediately when it begins to show signs of wear and tear. Section 15 The flag shall be raised at sunrise and lowered at sunset. It shall be on the mast at the start of official office hours, shall remain flying throughout the day. Section 16. The flag may be displayed A. inside and or outside a building on stationary or movable flagpole. It shall be placed at the left of the observer as one enters the room. B. From the top of a flagpole, which shall be at a prominent place or a commanding position in relation to the surrounding buildings. C. From a staff projecting upward from the window sill, roof, canopy, balcony, lamppost, and facade of the building. D. In a suspended position from a rope extending from a building to a pole erected away from the building. E. Flat against the wall vertically with the sun and stars on top. F. Hanging in a vertical position across a street with a blue field pointing east if the road is heading south or north, or pointing north if the road is heading east or west. G. Hanging vertically at the sides of middle of one-way traffic road. The blue field should be at the left of the observer.
Section 17. The flag shall be hoisted at the top briskly and lowered ceremoniously. The flag shall never touch anything beneath it, such as the ground, flood, water, or other objects. After being lowered, the flag shall be handled and folded solemnly as part of the ceremony. Section 18. All government offices and educational institutions shall henceforth observe the flag-raising ceremony every Monday morning and the flag lowering ceremony every Friday afternoon. The ceremony shall be simple and dignified and shall include the playing or singing of the Philippine national anthem. Section 19. The office of the President, upon the recommendation of the institution, shall issue rules and regulations for the proper conduct of the flag ceremony. Section 20. The observance of the flag ceremony in official or civic gatherings shall be simple and dignified and shall include the playing or singing of the anthem in its original Filipino lyrics and march tempo. Section 22. During the flag lowering, the flag shall be lowered solemnly so that the flag shall be down the mast at the ground of the last note of the anthem. Those in the assembly shall observe the same deportment or shall observe the same behavior as for the flag-raising ceremony.
Section 23. The flag shall be flown at half-mast as a sign of mourning in all buildings and places where it is displayed, as provided for in this act on the day of official announcement of the death of any of the following officials. Section 24. Section 25. Pledge to the flag. Section 26. The period from May 28 to June 12 of each year is declared as Flag Days, during which period of all offices, agencies, and instrumentalities of government, business establishments, institutions of learning, and private homes are enjoined to display the flag. Section 27. The flag shall have the following proportions: the width of the flag 1, the length of the flag 2, and the sides of the white triangle 1. Section 28. The technical specification shall be as follows. Section 29. Section 30. All deliveries of the flags requisitioned by the government shall be inspected by the requisitioning agency's internal inspector and by the Commission on Audit, or COA, using the flag stamp approved by the Institute as reference. Section 31. In carrying out its responsibilities under Section 4 hereof, the Institute, COA, the ITDI, or PTRI shall prepare guidelines to be approved by the Office of the President. Section 32. All government agencies and instrumentalities shall ensure that the requirements under this Act with respect to its standards, requisitions, and delivery of the national flag are strictly complied with. Section 33. All departments, agencies, offices, and instrumentalities of the government, government-owned or controlled corporations, local government units, including barangays, shall include in their annual budgets the necessary outlay for the purchase of the national flag. Section 34. It shall be prohibited a mutilate, deface, defile, trample on, or cast contempt any act or omission casting dishonor or ridicule upon the flag over its surface. B. To dip the flag to any person or object by way of compliment or salute.
C. To use the flag as a drapery, festoon, tablecloth, as covering for ceilings, walls, statues, or other objects, as a pennant in the hood, side, back, and top of motor vehicles, as a staff or whip for unveiling monuments or statues, and as trademarks or for industrial, commercial, or agricultural labels or designs. D. Display the flag under any painting or picture, horizontally face up. It shall always be hoisted aloft and be allowed to float freely below any platform or in discontinuous cockpits, night and day clubs, casinos, gambling joints, and places of vice or where frivolity prevails. To wear the flag in whole or in part as a costume or uniform. To add any word, figure, mark, picture, design, drawings, advertisements, or imprint of any nature on the flag. To print, paint, or attach representation of the flag on handkerchiefs, napkins, cushions, and other articles of merchandise. To display in public any foreign flag except in embassies and other diplomatic establishments and in offices of international organizations. To use, display, or be part of any advertisement of infomercial, and to display the flag in front of buildings or offices occupied by aliens. Section 35. The national anthem is entitled Lupang Hinirang. Section 36. The national anthem shall always be sung in the national language within or without the country. The following shall be the lyrics of the national anthem. Section 37. The rendition of the national anthem, whether played or sung, shall be in accordance with the musical arrangement and composition of Julian Felipe. Section 38. When the national anthem is played at a public gathering, whether by a band or by singing or both, or reproduced by any means, the attending public shall sing the anthem. The singing must be done with fervor. As a sign of respect, all persons shall stand at attention and face the Philippine flag. If there is one displayed and if there is none, they shall face the band or the conductor. At the first note, all persons shall execute a salute by placing their right palms over their left chests. Those in military, scouting, citizens, military training, and security guard uniforms shall give the salute prescribed by their regulations. The salute shall be completed upon the last note of the anthem. The anthem shall not be played and sung for mere recreation, amusement, or entertainment purposes except on the following occasions: international competitions where the Philippines is the host or has a representative, local competitions, during signing off and signing on of radio broadcasting and television stations, before the initial and last screening of films, or before the opening of theater performances, and other occasions as may be allowed by the Institute. Section 39. All officials and employees of the national and local governments and any agencies of instrumentalities thereof, including government-owned or controlled corporations, privately owned entities, or offices displaying the national flag and government institutions of learning are hereby directed to comply strictly with the rules prescribed for the rendition of the anthem. Failure to observe the rules shall be ground for administrative discipline. Section 40. The national motto shall be Makadiyos, Makatao, Makakalikasan, at Makabansa. Section 41. The national coat of arms shall have paleways of 2 pieces, azure and blues, a chief argent studded with 3 mullets equidistant from each other, and in point of honor, ovoid argent over all the sun rayonant with 8 minor lesser rays. Beneath shall be the scroll with the words Republika ng Pilipinas inscribed thereon. Section 42. The Great Seal shall be circular in form with the arm as described in the preceding section, but without the scroll and inscription thereon. Surrounding the whole shall be a double marginal circle within which shall appear the words Republikang Pilipinas. For the purpose of placing the Great Seal, the color of the arms shall not be deemed essential, but tincture representation must be used. The Great Seal shall bear the national motto. Section 43. The Great Seal shall be affixed to or placed upon all commissions signed by the President and upon such other official documents and papers of the Republic of the Philippines as may be provided by law, or as may be required by custom and usage. The President shall have custody of the Great Seal. Section 44. Any government entity, including the military, may adopt appropriate coat of arms, administrative seals, logo, insignia, badges, patches, banners, and initiate awards, citations, orders, or decorations as may be authorized by the Congress or the office of the President. Section 45. Such heraldic devices and items shall be filled with the Institute for recording and evaluation as to precedents, design, customs, and traditions. The Institute shall promulgate the corresponding rules and regulations which shall be submitted for approval to the office of the President or to Congress. Section 46. All government offices, including the military, are hereby ordered to purchase all heraldic items and devices from manufacturers accredited and authorized by the Institute. Such items and devices shall be subject to inspection by the purchasing agency's internal inspector and the COA representative using the design and specifications approved by the office of the President or by the Congress through the Institute. Section 47. The government official or employee shall accept any orders or decorations from any foreign government without the consent of the Congress and without the prior evaluation and documentation of such order or decoration by the Institute. Section 50. Any person or judicial entity which violates any of the provisions of this Act shall upon conviction be punished by a fine of not less than 5,000 pesos, not more than 20,000 pesos, or by imprisonment for not more than 1 year, or both such fine and imprisonment at the discretion of the court, provided that for any second and additional offenses both fine and imprisonment shall always be imposed, provided that in case the violation is committed by a juridical person, its president or chief executive officers therefore shall be liable.